What's up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again. Guys, we have a first ever 2025 Kyle Busch diecast in the studio. It is the Lucas Oil Chevrolet Camaro. Let's go ahead and check it out. All right, folks, rotating base out of the studio. And here we go, fellas. First Childress diecast of the year. First Kyle Busch one. And it's a return of the Lucas Oil car from 23 and 2024. Here's a look at the box design. It's a pretty nice box design for 2025. And in fact, I think this is only one of like 6 2025 164s out. So even though we're already halfway through April, very early into the year 25 diecast season for the 164 collector. So this one's just officially the Lucas Oil Chevy. If you remember, in 2023 they only made the Fontana raced version. 2024 was the first true clean version of it. Very cool box design, and it actually kind of matches the paint scheme. You know, you kind of have like the red here and the blue here, and it matches the paint scheme pretty well. I'm gonna go ahead and carefully open it. I'll be right back. What? That is crazy. Guys, I didn't even know they did this for the 164s. They actually added the extra, the side skirt panel on the extra shark fin on the window. That is crazy. I didn't even know they were adding this to the 164s. That is nuts. What? That is crazy. So, yeah, obviously you can see the windows don't have the window print on it. I'm not really sure why, but multiple of the Kyle Busch 2024s didn't have that. But it has both shark fins on the rear window piece. That is something that was not on the Ross Chastain, I don't think. And it wasn't on the SVG or the William Byron. So this is brand new. I am shocked they actually did that. I had no earthly idea of it. This is why you got to tune in the diecast reviews. You never know what you're going to find. And it's a great way to preview diecast before you end up purchasing. That is amazing. They actually added this. That is realistic to the modern day Cup car. They now have shark fins on both side panels of it for the super speedway. So I don't know if it's every track, but if you were wanting to make like a raced version or something for super speedways or 1.5 miles, this is how they are now. That is crazy. That is crazy. I've done like 1,500 diecast reviews, and very rarely do we see something that truly shocks me. That is one of them. So anyways, go to the hood of diecast. There's a little bit of a marking or some type of silver decal there. It looks like almost like a silver Sharpie. I'm not really sure. I got Kyle Busch right there in the front windscreen. Lucas Oil. There you go, the front end of the diecast. This is the GL mold, or not the GL, EL mold, excuse me. So I think everything about the diecast is the same except for the rear window part. Got number 8. Got that beautiful blue, white, and red design. Got RCR, Sunoco. Go to the left side of the diecast here. Of course, pick this one up from our good friends over there at Circle B Diecast. You can too, fellas. It should still be in stock, maybe for now. Who knows? Once people know, there's a little bit of a fuzzy or something there. But once people know it has the extra shark fin piece, I would not be surprised people start picking this one up. So make sure to go tap in over there at Circle B Diecast. Get your copy today with that promo code Diecastbuffet. Got Lucas Oil, Cheddars. I think it's supposed to have Bet MGM or maybe a Zone or something like that on the side panel. So that's probably why it looks a little bit bare bones. There's supposed to be a couple more logos there. Got Goodyear Cup Series number 8. Got Kyle Busch's signature there. Got your B post decal, which I can't read them all the logos there. They're kind of small. You got PTC, Sherwin Williams, looks like Chevrolet with a Wolverine claw mark through it, unfortunately. Lucas Oil, and the bottom two I can't read. Go to the back panel of the diecast. Now, this is a very new thing for this paint scheme, is there is no Camaro marking. It just says Chevrolet right there. Got Z01 Okuma, Lucas Oil, number 8. Got the black spoiler, which looks good with the pop rivet design. Go to the right side of the diecast. I still can't get over. They actually have the rear window piece. That looks so cool. They actually added that. Now I look at a lot of the 2024 cars, and I'm like, dang it, I need that window part. So what I'm hoping they'll do as the year goes on, they'll make this particular piece with the proper window print, you know, the window bars. And then maybe I could swap some of them out. That is amazing. On the right side of the diecast, you know, just it's a simple paint scheme. You know, this is like, if you move the number to the middle and you just move Lucas Oil over here to the corner panel, I feel like this paint scheme would fit so much in the 2000s because it's just so simple in a good way. Blue, white, and red. Very simple. Very clean. Go to the top of the diecast. Got the number 8 once again. Hopefully Kyle Busch can return to victory lane. I really feel for the Kyle Busch fans, man. They're going through it, man. I feel for them. So hopefully he can return to victory lane in 2025. At the time of this video, I have no idea. It's like 7 races in, so who knows. But hopefully he can find a way to victory lane. Got Lucas Oil there and Busch, and then, well, you guessed it, Quaker State. That is so cool, though. They actually put that. I had no idea they were going to add that. I'm telling you, I'm shocked. That is crazy. Wow. So now I'm kind of perplexed. Will all the future Chevrolet Camaro diecasts have that moving forward? I have no idea. Because we've reviewed, like I said, we reviewed like the SVG, the William Byron Exalta, and then Ross Chastain's. They were pretty early releases, but they didn't even have it, right? So I'm assuming this is just how they usually do it. They update things, and then everything after that update usually gets the update. So it's like, okay, Q2 of 2020, whatever, any diecast made after that point gets the updated parts, wheel paint, whatever they've done during the next gen years. So that is fascinating, man. Wow. I need to post that on like Instagram or something. That's pretty cool. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to show some of the other recent releases here in the studio. Here's a Ryan Blaney, and you can see how the rear window piece only has one shark fin. So that's how they traditionally looked. But yeah, that's a beautiful paint scheme right there. Can't wait to do a diecast reveal on that piece. How about this one here? If you like the Race to Win diecasts, bam! WeatherTech number 97 Colleague Racing Camaro, driven by SVG, won at Sonoma in this paint scheme. I think this was the race that he did the burnout in front of Austin Hill, and it was it was crazy, man. Like the disrespect, man. I'm kidding. Look, the sport needs that, man. They need a little bit of rivalries, and I think that was a pretty interesting moment. You got Joey Logano here. This is the championship logo car. A lot of people are not really a fan of the championship logo cars, but for the people who are, this diecast is out and about. It has the playoff logos. It has, of course, your roof decal. So check that out. That's your 3-time champion Joey Logano. If you're looking for the Phoenix race version, that one should be coming out pretty soon. That one takes longer. This one literally is just the normal paint scheme, and they put the championship logo on it. It's literally one of the easiest renders they do all year long. The raced version, though, that one takes a long time because it's usually caked in confetti, right? So they got to add all that and adjust everything. And it's a championship car. They really don't want to botch that. That's one of them they generally take their time with. It's not like a random raced win at a 1.5 mile. It's one of them that's going to be arguably one of the most collectible ones of that driver's career. So they generally get it right. So stay tuned for that one. You could go ahead and pre-order it if you'd like. That's all for now. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We learned something new today, fellas. Diecast Buffet. Signing off.